All right, guys, welcome to another episode of Curiosity and the Kid. We've been out for a little while because we've been sidetracked with soccer and a whole bunch of other stuff. So we are back. I have something special to kind of talk about. So the little man right here is officially 8 years old. Eight. So he was actually born on May the 4th, so which is International Star Wars Day, which is pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and let's talk about what you did on your birthday party yesterday on Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay, so you woke up super early.
Woke up super early.
Yeah, and so what did you do when we got everything all set up? And
Yeah.
so how many friends did you bring over?
We brought over like 5.
Okay, we brought 5 friends, and
Can I tell them the names?
no, no, you don't do that. So we had pizza, cake in the beginning. We played a little basketball outside and had a little fun. And then the big thing came out. So,
Yes, we went
um,
to Gainesville's practice field.
yeah, we went to the Gainesville practice field, and a couple of the Gainesville high school football players actually came and played two-hand touch football with you guys, which is cool on the field, which was really cool. And they got to check out the locker room, the media room, like pretty much all the stuff that Gainesville has in their locker room. And just to tell you,
I
what God,
I know 2 of their positions.
okay,
One person was like a backup QB. That and the other person was what's the wide receiver I get to go through one again? What's it called?
I forget. I forgot.
Squad?
Wide out.
Yeah, no.
Slot receiver.
Yes,
Slot receiver. That's it. That's it.
Yes.
Yeah, and so it was a lot of fun. They played flag football, not flag football. They played two-hand touch for a little bit. Played a little baseball, which was pretty cool.
And
And
guess what I did? I did a QB draw for 100 yards.
yes, so Bennett was QB and did a draw. It went 99 yards for a touchdown.
Everyone was going like this way.
Yep. And he went the opposite
I
way.
went the opposite way.
Yep.
It was crazy.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was very, very cool.
Mom didn't see it, which I was bummed out.
No, she was actually getting water for you guys too.
I thought she was going to the bathroom.
No, well, she might have gone to the bathroom too. But anyway, so that was really cool. Got to check out the locker room, put on the helmets of some of the players, and got a picture with them. And then after that, where did we go after that?
We went to the card shop.
Yes, we went to the card shop. So we went. So I'll hold it. So we went to a card store where we live called Downtown Sports Cards, and the person that owns the sports card store, super nice. He was awesome. He actually gave Bennett and all of his friends free packs of baseball cards, and I think it was it. Yeah, they get 2 packs each, which was pretty cool. He didn't have to do that, but it was awesome. And then your friend actually gave you some Patriot cards too, because they know he's a big fan. So we got I don't know if you could see that.
James White.
Devin McCourty.
Yeah, Devin McCourty.
And then we have another Devin McCourty. Whoops. And then we have another.
Devin McCourty's retired.
Yeah, we have a Damian Harris, which is pretty cool. And then we have a Bailey Zappi, which is awesome. It's a rookie card. And then also we have another James White.
I didn't know we had 2.
Yeah. And then we have a Mac Jones card. And then we have Tyquan Thornton card. And then Matthew Judon. Oops, and there's another one too. One of our favorite players for the Patriots. And then
Aiden Hutchinson.
Yes, and so we'll talk about that. So in Cole Strange, and then also we have Josh Uchi. And then after that, we opened a pack of cards too. We actually got a rookie card, and it is Romeo Dobbs. I don't know if I pronounce his. It's a patch card, which is pretty cool. We need to actually get hard cases and soft sleeves for that. But
Aiden Hutchinson.
And so when we went to the card store, Bennett immediately saw this card, and both of us
We
are.
fell in love with it.
Yes, we we did. We were both Aiden Hutchinson fans. I like him because he went to Michigan. I'm a Michigan guy, and he definitely did some amazing things in Michigan.
Yeah.
And so you saw this card, and you're like, oh, what about this Aiden Hutchinson rookie card? And it's graded to a 9.
Graded.
And I was like, ooh, this might be a lot of money.
Like,
I
it
thought
wasn't that much.
no, it wasn't all. Like I thought it was gonna be a couple $100 because I'm like getting back into the cards again, and so this is the Aiden Hutchinson card. It's out of a 9.
109.
No, it's a 9.
Uh,
They graded 9 to 10, and so I don't. Oh yeah, and it's great, and it's numbered 13 out of 35, so which is cool. So it was $35. It was great. I thought it was a great deal. And he was defensive rookie of the year last year too.
Yeah.
And so
Detroit.
yep, and so I thought this would be a great investment for both of us. And yeah, and so all in all, what did you think about your birthday party?
It was good, but we should talk about the Hall of Fame.
Oh yes. So I wasn't able to go, but Bennett went to the College Football Hall of Fame in Atlanta. So can you kind of talk about that a little bit? Just make sure you get close to the
We saw some people said they were going to the Hall of Fame this year. We saw like trophies and stuff. We saw this wall with all the helmets.
Now, is that all the teams in Georgia?
All of the teams.
Okay.
College.
All right. Very cool. Very cool.
And at the end, we went to the field something. You should watch that short we posted about the field where we
Yeah, go on our YouTube shorts.
Yeah.
He does some drills. They have like a field inside the Hall of Fame where he goes through cones. He goes through all of these cones, goes through the ladder, and then he jumps to catch a football and
I'm gonna tell you
dives.
something funny.
Okay, go
My
for it.
grandpa tried to kick it into the field goal and he missed and he didn't do so good. Guess what the person said? Nice kick. And then grandpa said, no, that wasn't a good kick.
Yeah, but I mean, you had a good time. I wish I was there. That would have been awesome.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's okay. We'll go another time
Yeah.
too. So
It was only $50.
only that's a lot of money, buddy.
Oh.
It is. That's a lot of money for some people.
I got $100.
I know you both. I mean, yeah, you got that for your birthday, but so you kind of want to talk about the NFL news?
Yes.
Okay, so the first one, we got 3 things going on. Obviously, there's more news that comes in the NFL, but
every week.
yeah, pretty much. And so we just kind of went on to the ones that we thought would be,
Good one.
a good one. So the first one is Odell Beckham Jr. goes to the Ravens for a 1-year contract, and he signed it for roughly about $18 million, which is insane. That's a lot of money. And so I kind of want to get your thoughts on what do you think of how Odell Beckham Jr. is going to help the Ravens out to maybe, go further into the playoffs.
He's not.
Why not?
Because I saw in this Madden video, he didn't do great.
Yeah, but that's
He only
Madden.
caught 6 touchdowns.
Yeah, but that's Madden though.
6.
That's Madden. So I keep on trying to tell him that Madden does not really count in the real world. So for me, I think Odell Beckham Jr. is a great addition to the Ravens. So I mean, because it's another threat for the QB and all that stuff.
Lamar Jackson doesn't need another.
Yeah, he does. The more weapons, the better.
He can run. He can run. He can run for touchdowns 24/7.
Yeah, I know, but you can't be doing that all the time. He's got to have teammates to help
He
him
got
throw.
He got to a good wide receiver to hit too.
Yeah,
He's a pretty good.
yeah.
I forget his name. It's a hard name to pronounce.
It's okay. I think I have his rookie card.
Really?
But yeah, I'm kind of curious to see how he's going to be incorporated into the roster. Hopefully, because I know he's been plagued with injuries, throughout his career and stuff like that, especially in the Super Bowl when they won the championship.
Yep.
Hopefully he stays healthy for the rest of the year,
Yeah.
and I'm looking forward to kind of see,
Play.
him play and kind of see what happens. So, and then the next one, so Adam Thielen got cut from the Vikings, which I thought which was
Why?
insane. I don't know why he said they wanted to go a different route, but I'm like, I don't understand
I
why.
don't understand why. He's really good.
Yeah, and so
But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe did they cut him or trade him?
they cut him. Yeah, so they cut him, and the Panthers actually picked him up to help out Bryce Young. You think?
Bryce Young, yeah, and give him more weapons.
Yeah, because DJ Moore is not going to be
They
playing
already
for a
got
while.
2 weapons already.
Yeah.
They got Hayden Hurts and him.
Yep.
And
Yep. So I think he's going to be a great veteran wide receiver for Bryce Young to kind of help him learn the system and kind of be the best quarterback he can, because he's going to be under a lot of scrutiny because he's the first overall pick. So and then the last one we have,
Mike Vrabel going to the Patriots Hall of Fame.
now, if people don't know who Mike Vrabel is, he is the former linebacker for the New England Patriots for a while.
Now he's a coach for Tennessee.
Yep, and then he went to Kansas City, and then he was coach at Ohio State.
Went to Kansas City.
Yeah, he went to Kansas City for a trade.
Oh.
And so he went to coach at Ohio State, and then he became the Titans head coach, and he's done very well.
How long did he play for Kansas?
Probably a couple of years.
Like 1 year?
Maybe 1 or 2 years. But yeah, so he got inducted into well, not yet, but he's picked and chosen to go into the Patriots Hall of Fame, where you have a lot of Patriots that were very good back in the day getting in, even though they don't make it into the real Hall of Fame, but it's something to be very proud of, and that's a very hard thing to do because there's a lot of
good Patriots out there.
Yep, that's right. So so yeah, do you think Mike Vrabel is going to be have a good season this year? Maybe. You got to give me a little more insight.
Maybe, but it's kind of hard because they traded AJ Brown.
Well, AJ Brown retired.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
I think AJ Brown retired.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. And well, they have 3 quarterbacks now.
3 quarterbacks?
Yeah. Ryan Tannehill.
Logan Woodside.
No, what?
Yeah, they got Logan Woodside.
And what about Willis?
They got 4.
They have 4. And then they have the new draft pick from Kentucky.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a nice little QB battle.
Yeah.
So
Logan Woodside's not going to start though.
Yeah.
I just know it.
Okay. Well, I think Tannehill's going to be the starter. I know that.
I think Will Levis is.
Okay, Will Levis. Mm-hmm. Okay, all right. I like to see that. All right, and then next we're going to talk about the NFL draft. We're only going to go to the top 10 that came out because.
And Mr. Irrelevant.
Oh yeah, and Mr. Irrelevant. We'll do that one too. But we're going to go through the top 10 picks in the draft. It's going to be real quick. So everyone knows that the first overall pick is Bryce Young from Alabama. A lot of people were thinking about C.J. Stroud was going to be
I was like, why are they thinking of C.J. Stroud? It's Bryce Young all the way.
Yeah. So what do you think about Bryce Young going into the Panthers?
I think it's a good fit for the Panthers.
Why? Because
he's like a good scrambler, really fast. He can if someone's chasing him, just run out of the pocket and just throw it really hard to one of his weapons and stuff.
Okay. Do you think he's going to start day 1? Week 1 in the draft?
Yes.
Week 1 in the football?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I think he's going to be pretty good. I don't know. I don't know if I would really start him in the beginning. I'd rather have a veteran quarterback. So just so he can understand and learn the system before they throw him out there. And, what happens if something gets in his head and he has a bad rest of the career. So that's just my opinion. But and then the next one is the second overall pick, C.J. Stroud from Ohio State. He's a quarterback. So what do you think about C.J. Stroud?
I think they should have kept Davis Mills.
You should have put Davis Mills on there?
Just kept him.
Yeah.
No signing C.J. Stroud. I think they should have drafted Tyree Wilson.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, because Davis Mills is good, but he doesn't have a lot of weapons.
Yeah, but then you're drafting a defensive end.
Yeah.
So, but you think they should have gone defense first?
Yeah, defense first.
Okay. Well, the next pick they picked Will Anderson Jr. from Alabama, who is a outside linebacker and probably one of the top
5 picks.
Yeah, one of the top defensive players that are in this draft. So they definitely, shored up some defense a little bit.
Yeah.
So do you still think CJ Stroud was a good pick?
Mm, yeah, no.
No. Okay. All right. And then so the fourth overall pick to the Colts was Anthony
Anthony
Richardson from
Richardson.
Florida. Now, this one had a couple question marks. Um,
We didn't know. I didn't know who they were gonna pick
yeah,
at
well,
all.
he only started 15 games in college, but I mean, he has an arm. He is a big body too.
Big body.
And
He's like
so,
6'6".
yeah, and I think maybe the Colts were getting nervous. I'm not a GM or anything like that, so I don't know what they're thinking, but you know, they were just probably like, hey, we need to pick the best quarterback.
Because they cut Matt Ryan.
Yeah, because they cut Matt Ryan, and so this was the only option that they had, and so they picked him. I'm looking forward to kind of see how he does in the NFL. Obviously, it's a big learning curve, like I said, for most of the other ones too, to understand like all new offenses and stuff like that. So hopefully, the Colts will actually train him to be
I
a
thought
quarterback.
they were gonna pick Will Levis.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Why?
Because like usually when the mock draft came, everyone was saying Will Levis was gonna get picked at the start, and then like two mock drafts, like the two last mock drafts, they said Anthony Richardson.
Yeah, yeah. Well, maybe he had a good pro day at Florida.
Yeah, maybe.
So, and then the fifth overall pick to the Seattle
Devin
Seahawks.
Witherspoon.
Yes, from Illinois. He's a cornerback. He is a very good cornerback. Sorry. I think there was another person that was better than him,
Better, yeah.
but obviously they thought
He's pretty good though.
yeah, he is. I think the Patriots pick on 17 was probably the better cornerback. What was his name? Christian Gonzalez from Oregon. But
I think maybe because Michigan almost lost to Illinois was because of Devin Witherspoon.
maybe, or maybe they just said, he fits the defensive scheme that they have in Seattle. So, and then the sixth overall pick from Arizona is Paris Johnson Jr. from Ohio State. He's an offensive tackle.
I thought he was wide receiver.
No, he's an offensive tackle. So Kyle Murray needs help on the offensive line, and I think this was a good pickup for them because he is a very, even though I do not like Ohio State, he is a very good offensive lineman and actually can, possibly go on Kyle Murray's blind side to help him out. And so I think that was a great overall pick. And then number 7, which I'm surprised he went down this far. Yeah, to the Raiders, to Tyree Wilson from Texas Tech. He's a defensive end, very fast, very strong. He definitely has a lot of power, and I think he's going to be. I think he's going to be defensive rookie of the year this year.
Maybe. I think Aiden Hutchinson's going back to that.
Okay. Well, no, you can't be rookie of the year 2 years in a row.
That I defensive player.
Okay, but you could be. They have defensive player of the year and also rookie defensive.
Yeah.
So
I think Jalen Carter is.
Okay. And so the next one, which I was very confused about, Bijan Robinson. He got picked number 8 because the Falcons don't need another running back because they have one that's already run for 1,000 yards last season.
He can be a fullback.
No, he can't be a fullback. They don't really use fullbacks anymore. Really? But he's from Texas. He's a very, very, very good running back. I watched him in a couple of games, and it was unreal for what he was doing. So
I've seen like one of the games, 2 or 1 of the games he played.
Yeah, and I thought him going up to 8, it was surprising because a lot of running backs typically go later on in the draft, except for like maybe some teams that just love the person so much and they think they're not going to get a chance to pick them, so they move up and grab them. So I was very, very surprised about that one. What do you think? All right, very talkative. So number 9 for the Eagles, Jalen Carter from Georgia, which is he's a defensive tackle. He's going to be another force in the NFL. He is a big, strong dude. He's a
beast.
Yeah, he is a beast. So we saw him, obviously because we live in Georgia, we see a lot of the games, especially when they played LSU. When he literally just picked the quarterback up,
picked on everyone,
and would like raise his hand, and he's just like holding the other guy, which was crazy.
I've seen him do like he like picked up the quarterback.
Yeah.
He was just like walking around. Someone in Miami actually did that too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was like a while ago.
Okay. Okay. Very cool.
Like maybe like 2019 or something.
Okay. All right. I didn't see that, but I'd love to check it out.
It was against the Jets, I think.
Oh, okay. All right. And so the top 10 pick for Chicago is Darnell Wright. He is an offensive tackle at Tennessee.
Who is that?
Well, obviously he must be pretty good because he's top 10, but obviously Justin Fields needs a line too as well. So he won't be scrambling as much. So to be honest with you, I don't know too much about this gentleman. So
me either.
But
should we go to the Patriots pick?
Yes, and so we'll go to the Patriots picks because we're obviously Patriots fans. So
if you're a Patriots fan, subscribe.
So 17, we picked Christian Gonzalez from Oregon, who I think is the best cornerback out of the whole draft.
How about Joey Porter Jr.?
We got in the second round.
Yeah, but he's like probably like second best or something.
Okay, all right. Well,
wait, was Devin Witherspoon the cornerback?
I don't see. Hold on. I don't know. We got to go to the second page. But anyways, so I think he's going to do amazing in the system with the Patriots, and I'm looking forward to him doing very, very well and being very successful because typically their first picks are usually really good, and Belichick knows what he's doing. So, and then the last pick for Mr. Irrelevant, we're going to go to that one real quick. So it was for the LA Rams for Deshaun Johnson for Toledo. He is a defensive end. Yeah, so he made 16.5 tackles for a loss in 2022. He's got quick hands and feet to develop into disruptive interior pass rusher. This is coming from ESPN. So
he looks pretty good.
Do you think he's going to make it in the NFL? Yeah. Okay. All right. Very cool. So
at least I drafted Stetson Bennett. So like, what is he again?
Oh, so he's a defensive end. Yeah.
So he can be like sacking a lot.
Yeah.
Like Stetson Bennett, like would have a good defense, so he can like get the ball back and stuff.
Okay. Well, Bennett's a big fan of Stetson Bennett too, and
I got a signed jersey of him.
Yep.
I got his black jersey and his red jersey.
Yep. So for also his birthday, he got a Stetson Bennett signed jersey, which was very, very cool. Yeah. You were not expecting that.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
I just hugged Mom all the way into the living room.
So yeah, that concludes our podcast. Hopefully we're looking to do a little bit more, and instead of me writing all the lists, Bennett's going to help incorporate that. So
I've done that before.
I know, but I'm gonna have you do more of it.
Yes, sir.
So, yes, sir. And all right, well, thank you for tuning in. Like and subscribe to the channel, and
peace.
See
you, Tiger Kill.